are you going to wake up and your room looks a mess? Hi you guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is your girl Gabrielle Shante. I might edit that to put like theme show music or something on it. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. Like, I hope y'all are having a good semester so far if you're in college. If you guys aren't in college, I hope y'all are having a good year. I hope we're all prayed up, and I hope we're all determined to make 2024 one of our best years of our lives as far as being productive, disciplined, just growing as a person, and just coming into ourselves. Like, that's what I want for us. But without further ado, today's video is going to be on how to be organized, because I feel like a lot of people, like, they struggle with being disciplined and consistent because they don't really have the necessary tools. Like, they don't know what they need in their lives to be their best selves. And a lot of it comes down to just organizing, decluttering our mind, decluttering our space, and just thinking about ourselves as kind of like systems. So I'm just gonna get right into the video and let's go. All right, first things first. To be organized is not only view our goals, but ourselves kind of as working systems. And I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. As humans, we kind of come equipped with all the same organs, all the same body parts, unless it's due to genetic condition that someone doesn't. But that doesn't mean anything is wrong with the person that doesn't come with the same things we have. It's just their system is gonna be different. And that's what I kind of mean about viewing yourself as a working system. What are the things that make you go? What are the things that drive you specifically? And when we start to view ourselves as that, it kind of becomes a lot easier to kind of figure ourselves out and tweak the things we don't like about ourselves mentally, emotionally, and physically. You might be somebody that the thing that's gonna help you be motivated, the thing that's gonna help you be driven, the thing that's gonna help you propel yourself forward every day, maybe waking up, praying, taking 30 minutes to relax, taking 30 minutes to meditate, things like that. So everybody works differently in their own system or in their own ecosystem. Like, that's kind of how you have to view yourself. What are the things that I can do for myself and change about myself that kind of helps me go forward or propels me forward? Another thing that I kind of learned from another YouTuber, I forgot her name, is when we're setting goals, we need to understand that we need to be setting systems. Just like I said, we have to view ourselves as working systems. These goals have to also formulate into working systems. It's easy to say, oh, my goal is to be an influencer, or my goal is to be a popular Instagram girl or whatever, but then you're only posting once a week and you don't care what you're posting. You're just like, oh, I have to get the content out. That's it. And don't get me wrong, I don't feel like there is content that's bad content, but if you could post a 15-second video and it'd be good, you know what I'm saying? But you can't say that's your goal but not have a follow-up plan. Like, you're only posting once a week. People that are hungry, they're gonna post multiple times a week. I just feel like it's better to say, my goal is to be an influencer, and then you follow up with a plan. Like, it would be better for you to follow up with, hey, I'm gonna shoot content 3 days a week and post 4 times a week, or I'm gonna shoot content 4 times a week and post 3 times a week. Then you can follow that up with saying, hey, instead of just going into my videos winging it, I'm gonna create outlines, I'm gonna create deadlines for myself, I'm going to create better skits, I'm going to actually write out what I want to say. It's better for you to pray about your goal and follow up with the appropriate actions instead of praying and being like, oh, well, I prayed to God, that should be it, he's gonna give it to me. Faith without action, faith without work, that's not how that works, baby. The main thing I want you guys to understand with the systems over goals is that the goal defines the system, but the system moves you towards the goal. The next thing I want you guys to focus on is you have to be a planner. You have to be planning daily, weekly, monthly. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I can post my schedules, my plans. I have a planner. I'll show y'all. Like, this is my planner. This is my baby. I can show you guys that I've already been writing inside of it, planning out my days. Like, I'll show you guys my monthly. I don't know how that looks because I can see, but that's my monthly plan out. And then here I am. I missed a few days, but here I am planning my days, planning when I'm gonna shoot content, the days I skipped, the other things that I've gotten done. You guys need to get a planner. And you guys also, besides getting a planner, I'm gonna recommend that you guys either get one of those calendars that shows like the month by month thing where you can put important dates on there. Right now I use a dry erase board and I just write it in every month. I like the dry erase board better because I feel like I'm able to kind of define what I'm looking at, if that makes sense, even though it's just like a calendar. You need to be writing down your doctor's appointments, due dates, deadlines, things like that. You need to be on top of that because it's easy to have in your head that something's due on the 15th, but it's different when you're seeing it every day and you're like, well, I'm here on the 11th. 4 days from now, I have something due on the 15th. I should get going, or I should be on it more. So I really feel like you guys need to get that calendar view. If you have like monthly goals that you want to achieve, it's easier to break that down into the weeks and then break that down into the days. It may be, hey, I may have to move this brunch date in order for me to achieve this goal, or in order for me to save this amount of money and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you guys have to start planning. You guys have to start creating visual aids. Like I'm gonna post a picture of what I look at every day. Besides planning, in the midst of planning, you guys are going to have to create effective schedules. Stop just putting what you have to get done on a piece of paper. It needs to be effective. How can I get these things done more efficiently? I created a schedule that I haven't started adhering to it yet, I'm not gonna lie, but I just paid my gym membership because I have not been to the gym any of 2024 and it's like, what the fuck? But this is the schedule I'm gonna start adhering to. My sleep schedule has been super bad since the break, so the reason I haven't started adhering to it yet is because I have to create that discipline again. I have to be consistent on waking up and going to bed again. So I think last night was the first time I went to bed and got up on time, had enough time to clean up my apartment, drink my morning tea, do all these other things. But you have to create effective schedules. And the way I know my schedule is gonna go according to plan is if I do my daily to-do list that I have. I'm gonna post a picture of that as well. If I do my daily to-do list, these are the things that I have to get done every day because that is how I want my system to work. That is the way I work best. So alongside the daily to-do list, you guys gotta create effective schedules. Like you have to. Schedules for me have to include physical activity, free days, times that I know I'm gonna be studying, times that I know I'm gonna be going to work, times I know that I am just gonna be out of pocket or maybe here or there. That's the only way a schedule really works for me. I have to have time for prayer and worship and things like that. And I want you to think about all those things when you're creating your schedules. How can you be more productive but also create a balanced life for yourself? Like, I'm not saying that you have to be a robot and everything is just work, school, gym. I mean, like, take some time out. If you see you got some free time in there, go hang out with your friends, go visit that park you've been wanting to visit, go see that movie you've been wanting to see. And like, when you guys are creating these schedules, it needs to be effective and efficient enough to get done like what you want to get done, and also like what things you want to do too. When it comes down to scheduling, another thing I want you guys to really pay attention to is that do not beat yourself up if you mess up a schedule. Like when I miss stuff or I mess things up, I'm not on my head too much. I'm not in my head too much because that's too overbearing. I'm not always at home to do my daily to-do list. Like, I try to do the best I can because sometimes I'm in other spaces, I'm in other environments, and regardless of what my system is, once again, you have to respect what somebody else's system is. The things that I would like to get up and do at my boyfriend's house, some of those things I can't do because it's not my space. And that's okay, but you have to respect that and understand that it's not gonna be the end of the world if you miss a day or you go off schedule here or there. You're a human. And examples of that would be, if you're a morning person, don't be disruptive to somebody who likes to sleep in. Go into the next room and get your day started. I have a bad habit of that sometimes, but it's like I'm really trying to get out of your way, but it's just my stuff is here. But I have a bad habit of that sometimes, but I'm working on it. If you're a morning person and somebody else is still sleeping, go somewhere else. If you know that your mom likes to read in the afternoon, bring headphones so you can play your music and not disrupt her reading in the afternoon. You're in her space. The next thing, I struggle with this so much, but you've got to decrease your screen time, y'all. Like, you have got to get off your phone. Like, the mornings when I just get up and get straight down to business and I lay my phone to the side, everything that I want to do runs 10 times smoother. We have got to decrease that screen time. The time you spend it on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the times that you're spending on there, you could be spending towards something more productive. If you're in school, you could spend that time reviewing your notes. Because that's the thing, you're scrolling for hours. What is it gonna hurt you to review your notes for 15 minutes? What is it gonna hurt you to get up and work out for 30 minutes? Like, we have got to decrease our screen time. And I get it, we lean so much on our laptops, tablets, and phones because there's so much that has been placed in the palms of our hands. Like, just a bunch of information is like right here in that little device that you call your phone. Like, hello, I can figure out and find information on anything with a few taps from here. Like, I get it. I totally, completely get it. It's addicting. It's seriously addicting. But the thing I want you to think about when you're on that Instagram and you're looking at this girl who's in Dubai, remember, she's living. She's posting that she's living and you're at home watching her live. Get up and go and make something for yourself so you can be in Dubai. You don't want to be the person that's always watching somebody else live. And that's another thing. A lot of the shit on the internet is fake. So you really can't feed into it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can sit up here and lie like I have everything put together. Just like I told y'all, I have not been adhered to that schedule. I'm trying to get myself back on track. I also struggle with screen time. I'm trying to bring y'all the real, because one thing you're gonna figure out about a lot of content creators is that they only want to show you guys the good side. I'm letting y'all know, ain't nothing fake over here. But okay, I'm back on track. If you guys are struggling to decrease your screen time, the thing that I'm gonna recommend is that you invest in a new hobby. And I feel like when you're investing in a new hobby, it needs to be something like, I only have like 3 things that comes with investing in a new hobby. The 3 requirements I have, or the 3 tips that I have: make sure it is some type of time consuming, it's harm free, and you're happy. Things you can look into could be maybe taking up golfing, painting. You may become an art connoisseur, visiting museums. I see a lot of people love to knit and crochet. That's always a fun one. So just look into some new things that can take your time away from your phone. Like, I'm trying to get back into books, but the only way I'm gonna get back into books is if I start reading. So I gotta start back on my reading stuff. So, all right, the last tip I have for you guys to be organized in 2024 is going to be, drum roll please, declutter your space. Get rid of them old clothes you don't want. Get rid of all that old paperwork that means nothing to you. Throw away those shoes that you haven't worn in 4 years. How can you think when you have so much stuff around you that's not aiding and propelling you forward or benefiting you? How are you going to prepare breakfast in a dirty space? How are you going to wake up and your room looks a mess? Declutter your space. And decluttering don't necessarily mean you got to get rid of something, but it's like, organize it better. Put all of your cleaning products in the same place. If you're somebody that has a lot of documents and files, maybe it's time to get a document organizer, a file holder. I'm not saying you get a file cabinet because I don't know how much those cost, but we got to organize these documents. My gosh. If it's so hard for you to pick out clothes because it's hard to know where they are, organize them by maybe material, color, or type. Put your shirts in one spot, put your pants in one spot, or put your sweaters here and put your jackets here, or orange is with orange, green is with green, or leather is gonna be with leather, and furry stuff is gonna be with furry stuff. Like, we have to learn how to declutter our space. The only way, like, when my house is clean, I can look around and be like, yeah, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's easier for me to think. It's easier for me to find things because I know they're in a specific place for me and they're not just sitting around. And I want y'all to do the same things for yourself. Like, most of the flustered people I know, if you see their rooms, it's crazy in there. It's crazy in there. And I'm not saying it's dirty. It's just messy. It's like, how are you expecting to focus and actually benefit from like your area, your space? Like, we've got to do better and be more kind to ourselves and just declutter our space. So that's like the last thing I have for how to be organized, and I'm gonna go back and reiterate these things because now we're at the end of the video. So my tips again to be organized in 2024 is to view yourself as a working system. Make sure that you are creating systems for your goals, because the systems are going to move you towards your goals. Make sure you're decluttering your space. Make sure you guys are decreasing your screen time. Make sure we're planning, and make sure we're creating effective schedules that help propel us forward efficiently and they don't harm us. Like I said, I want you guys to create balance. I want y'all to be productive. I want y'all to love yourselves. I want y'all to do a lot. I want y'all to be the best people that y'all can be. When I create these videos, it's not because I don't make money from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't make money from this. I'm not like, I don't have any gain besides I just enjoy making content. I like doing my makeup and getting pretty on camera. I like sitting down and telling you guys things that help me become a better version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So when you guys sit down and watch these videos and this content, really like take what I'm saying. Like, really listen to what I'm saying. Like, I don't have it all figured out. I'm not a genius. I'm just telling you guys some things that work for me and things that I've seen work for others. So just take it like that. Thank y'all so much for watching. My hair about to. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope this video helps y'all. I am already super duper proud of y'all, and I don't even know y'all, and I don't even know what y'all are doing. So if you're doing something bad and you're watching this video, I'm not proud of you. I want you to be better. But if you've been doing good for yourself, I'm proud of you, and I still want you to be better. So thank y'all. Bye.